All right. Look at what we got here. Some new software to play with. It's free. It is called Infinite Tees. We're gonna mess around with it a little bit. We finally kind of got it to work here. They had a new update come out that added Georgia, quote unquote, Georgia Golf Club. So let's jump in. We are going to, can we choose? No. All right, we're just gonna jump right into it, I think. All right. So a couple things. Stuttery. Hopefully that'll get fixed. I have the square launch monitor, and we're gonna see if it works okay. I like the mini map, I'll say that. I think the graphics, okay. Not a big fan of like the font they use, the 445 yards right in the middle. I know GS Pro has that too, but I feel like it could maybe be cleaned up just a bit. But we are going to try it and maybe get some initial impressions. Oh, and I just realized, shoot, let's see. And let's just put this guy here. Okay, we're not going to do anything fancy for this video, but, or for this stream, I guess. All right. Let's just see if this thing works. See if we can hit a ball first, I guess, right? All right. Mulligan, toggle camera follow. I don't even want to mess with this stuff quite yet. All right. Let's just hit a 5 wood out here, and let's just see if it'll read a shot. And mosey our way down the course here. All right, here we go. Whoa. Did I really hit it that bad? Maybe. I haven't warmed up, and that was my first shot. So maybe. Okay. Again, I like the mini map. I like the size of it. I like how you can see exactly where you're at. This is saying 282. Let's see if we can hit one either through or hit these trees, and let's see what kind of colliders they have here. I'm assuming that they, let's see if my control box works. Oh, my control box for GS Pro does work here. Okay, I like that. I wish it would show, let's see, flyby, would that work? Let's see if any of these boxes work. Data, no. 3D map, no. No, no, no. All right, but at least we can move. That's a start. Let's just pound it through here and let's see if we hit a tree or something. Let's get in some trouble. See how the software does. Maybe hit a straight shot this time, who knows? Whoa, whoa. Well, we have colliders. One thing I noticed right away, it does not have an offset. So it feels very strange to just hit in the middle. So unless there's a setting I don't know about. All right, let's just punch out. Of course, we had to get right behind a tree. All right, so I would like to know, you know, if I hit this club, where it would end up somehow, but let's just see what happens here. And there's no sounds, there's no coarse sounds. So unless I'm missing something. All right, punched out, 72 yards. Does it show like our lie? Does not show our lie. Speed 54. Yeah, I wish that looked a little cleaner. The sky looked nice in that other course they showed, but there's really no sky in this one. All right, it feels very weird to not hit offset. So I'm just gonna try and hit what I think is like a 72-yard shot. Actually, like a 75-yard shot if I'm in the rough here, and just see what happens. All right, well that went, oh, okay. So it gave me auto putt. So we're not putting in this. Okay. What's up, FFK? Have you tried this yet? This Infinite Tees software? It's needs some work. There's potential for it, but it needs some work. Let's yeah, it needs some work. It's I've got the square. I think you have the Pro Tee, right? So I have no idea if it'll work with Pro Tee. But it said it worked with square, so we downloaded it. We're trying it here. I gotta say, I like the mini map. I like it. I feel like it's a little more I don't know. I just like how it looks more than GS Pro, to be honest with you. But everything else, I don't know, needs some work here. I get that they're trying to appeal to all graphics cards probably with the graphics, but I've got this thing on like the highest settings possible, and it just, I mean, it looks okay. So I don't know. Would like to see more detail in the sky, I guess, but all right, let's just hit one out here. Get through all those trees. Oh no. Did not make it. And somehow it's was really rolling through that rough. Okay, so this is saying we hit it 100 yards. 120 yards. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I wish on the mini map, like when I'm turning here, it's not even showing like where I would be aiming. I mean, I can see it on my screen, but the depth perception has got to be way, way off. Doesn't work the Pro Tee yet. Yeah, numbers need cleaned up. Yeah, this looks very 1999, 2005, just very plain font. It looks like it was kind of an afterthought, but I get it. It's an alpha. It's not even in beta, but it's still, yeah, it needs to feel more kind of lived in. I do like the leaves and stuff floating around. I think that is cool. All right, let's just try and hit one straight. Let's see. That one, I mean, that's what we need. Wow, that is really rolling out. So it doesn't give a total distance. That's still rolling. In the world? I like the feeling of depth that it gives way back there. You know what I mean? Like way towards the green. Like I feel like I might be there. 200 yards left. All right. And again, I don't really understand. I mean, if I hit this straight, am I cutting it over those trees? I guess, yeah. I mean, from the mini map, I guess. So it's always going to line you. Okay. All right. Let's just hit one. Let's just see what happens. Got to get it. Got to get it back. Got to get that double on one back here. So. What? There's no way. I guess I pulled it. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we're 114 out. Got to get it there. We got bunkers over here on either side. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, let's just hit one here. $125? That did not feel like a 125 shot. Okay. Apparently I'm hitting it pretty darn far today. That's like the max what I get out of that club, and that did not feel like the max. All right, so 25. Let's just see what we can do here. A little lob wedge. Let's get it up. Roll, roll. I took a 7. All right, let's play one more hole here. Is this a par 3? I didn't even see. 350. No, it's not a par 3. All right. So if this is going to take me, like, see, I don't know where I want to aim. I don't like that. I don't know where I'm going to end up. If I hit a certain distance, I want to know if I hit a great, basically if I hit a great shot, I want to know where I'm going to end up. And I want to stay away from trouble. This does not allow me to do that yet. All right, let's just see what's going to happen here. Right in the junk. Okay. Yeah, like the detail on there. Yeah, that probably needs some shading and shadow work, I would say. We need, I assume that's all collider there. Let's just hit one. And then we're going to go back to GS Pro here. But when I saw a new update came out, I figured, let's play. And we need some sound. Like, my sound is on. I don't know why there's no sound at all. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. An 11-degree pull? There's no way. Okay. I don't think I've ever pulled a ball 11 degrees. It would end up in the middle of my screen. All right, well, 36. All right, let's just finish this out. All right, a bogue. Unless this is a par 3, we're done. No, oh, it is a par 3. 244. All right, let's hit one more. Let's just see where this goes. Again, I know it's alpha, but even and for as much as the birds chirping in GS Pro on half the courses, which is exactly the same like soundtrack over and over, they need some kind of background sound. So we'll look when this is done. We'll look at the settings. All right. Go! Go! All right. 232. Let's pop this sucker up there. Let's see if we can maybe just sync one. See if this software allows for a dunk. All right, see, my ball needs to be right there. It can't be over here. They have to fix this offset stuff because it just obviously feels very strange. So all I'm going to just try and do is just hit a straight 11-yard shot. Oh my gosh. 15. No! A bogey after a pretty good first shot. Okay. All right, well, that was Infinite Tees. Hope we all enjoyed it. And if you got a square, I guess check it out. But while I'm doing that, let's see, hit escape. Let's look at these settings here. Do I have sound off somehow? Audio.